Oh! Oh! Oh, hello. I got to try and hit every symbol. My name's Quinlan. This is Melbourne Musos Live. And what a week, what a week, what a week. Oh, hello. As I said, my name's Quinlan. This is Melbourne Musos yet again. Oh boy. What it is tonight, is it going to be it's always a little bit of a different show, but there's something out there on everybody's lips. That is called Payday Super. Oh, I'm getting straight down to it. Now, of course, this is an educational show. And I try and teach as much as I can. But sometimes you have to address issues. Now I'm going to wrap this up together with a thing called mellow declamation. I'm going to read it to you. I've done it before, but in this current context. Mellow declamation is the artistic practice of reciting poetry or prose while accompanied by music. Originating as an extended technique and a form of melodrama, that's a central part of this show, melodrama, it gained prominence in the 19th and early 20th centuries, championed by composers like, I wouldn't mind getting a bit Franz Liszt, Robert Schumann, there's my shoes, and Vladimir Nabokov. Oh, hello, Vlad. Okay. All right. For those of you who want to know, this is a Celtic dulcimer patch. And my interface is C Mixolydian. The C Mixomatosis scale. Thank you, Mother, for the rabbits. One of the things you want to be able to do when you're playing, especially when you're practicing at the start, is learn how to count 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh, see? Get it?
Got it. Good.
What happens is with mellow declamation is where you take something like a famous poet's words and put them to music. It could be pretty much anything if you wanted it to be. But the big thing about it is when I'm talking about drums and getting a bit serious for a second, just for a second, not long. I'll go back to being stupid quickly. Was that worth a boom tish? Anyway, so what goes on is that what you want to be able to do is have the fluency to be able to just 1, 2, 3, 4, say it. I hated counting when I started playing, and but it was the only thing that worked, that made everything correct. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. And 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1. learn to count, there's a couple of different ways to count, you see. First of all, you have crotchets. There's 4 ways. First of all, just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the floor down there. Okay. Then quavers. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and triplets. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 16th notes or semiquavers. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. They're the main ones. There's 2 extras. Okay. The thing about it is when you start to get into odd times, of course you want 5. Now, you don't want to be going around going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or anything like that. Just say a word that has 5 syllables. Hippopotamus, 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 hippopotamus. Very quick. Gina Lola Brigida, everybody knows that by now. Gina Lola Brigida, Gina Lola Brigida for 7. Because if you try and say 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is a 2-syllable word. So some people go, oh, I can play in 7/4 or 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because they're playing in 4/4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sev is what I was told once that they started using in VCA way back when, about 3 decades ago. Gina Lola Brigida. You're not thinking numbers, you're thinking about this beautiful Italian actress, Gina Lola Brigida. Oh, she's beautiful. My ex-mother-in-law. Oh, Gina, she's beautiful. Oh, bella Madonna. Now, I've got these multi-sticks and a happy scale, the myxomatosis scale, flat 7, for anyone who wants to know. Frank Zappa used to love a myxomatosis scale. Mixolydian, sorry, I'm just taking the piss. Doesn't it sound Irish? Get it? Love it. There you go. So that's what you've got. Now, I was talking about mellow declamation. And what mellow declamation is being able to set words to music. Now, most people think of that as, what? Song lyrics, sure. No, this is more to do with when you have a, say you're doing Shakespeare, alas poor Yorick. I drummed with him once, but he didn't pay me, dirty bastard. Yorick, the shyster. Sorry, pardon me. I need a skull, whatever. But what it is you're actually setting something to music. Okay, so that's what happens. Now, what often happens is when you are doing things like this, what you want to be able to do is create independence with your mouth. And whatever you're doing with your mouth, you're able to count it or say something. A lot of people know that I have my samples, No. But what you want to be able to do is from the counting, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. You want to create your independence. One of the great teachers to the stars is Gary Chester with his book, The New Breed. And posthumous, if I can get my lips together, so posthumous is Newbury 2, and he talks about the gob being the fifth limb. Okay, no jokes. Okay, so I don't know, boomtish. But what goes on, that's why I've got the mallet end. And you're able to sort of create concoctions with a combination of, here's a word, contrapuntal ideas, having two separate bits. One of the simplest things to do is to take your rudiments and split them between drums. It's easy to think about. Double. And that's where I start talking about the vertical and the horizontal. Because when you're just playing on a practice pad, which you should all the time and count out aloud, brilliant, fantastic. But then you want to try and move it around. There you go. Groupings, I tells you, groupings.
Nice grouping.
Probably coming across a bit scatterbrained right at the minute. But the thing about this is that the independence you can create by being able to count, whether it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a, then the others. Hippopotamus, Gina Lolla Bridget, Gina Lolla Bridget, Gina Lolla Bridget, Gina Lolla Bridget. Boom. Get it? There it is. What happens then is that once you start to be able to count freely and with a metronome, what happens is that you're able then to create an independence within yourself as a musician. Now, one of the things that happens is that we all see it every day. A guitarist who can strum and sing at the same time. You've got various people who can do all sorts of wonderful things independently. There's a couple of things going on within one performance, you see. So when I start going on Doris, the big ass drum set here, there's a couple of levels that I'm working on, you see. Of course, it's a big ass drum kit. It's set in concrete here. I've got Delilah, the PDP, out in the front room, ready to go if Murph and the Magic Tones ask me. Oh, Chris, can you have 53 songs ready by tomorrow? Yeah, no worries, Murph. I love him. So when I'm doing this kind of stuff, I'm working on a couple of different levels. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, hi-hat. Rock beat in a different way. Mixed sticking. Trying to make it, give it some common sense by saying this is a mixolydian mode. Get it? And that's what goes on. Now, mellow declamation with the time I have left. The thing on everyone's lips. Now I have to get a little bit editorial, but it's not. It's just information. This is a teaching show. Drum-centric, of course, but in the past I've had wonderful people on the show teaching different things, trumpet, saxophone, the beloved Zappa Instrumental back in the 90s, which was the de facto backing band that would have lots of guests. We'd have guests come on, I'd peel that bit off and put it on television. That's why it's Melbourne Musos, plural kind of thing, since 1995. And what goes on, the thing that I have to start talking about today is the word on everyone's lips, payday super. So I'm going to tie this up. I'm not going to stop playing or stop teaching just to do a rant, because it's not. It's passing on of information. Okay, because we're all going, what's this going to do? It's going to kill my gigs. No, you're going to get paid. It's wonderful. You just have to get through the minutiae of it all. Okay, that's what it is. Superannuation. Everyone's got it except musicians. Come on. Mellow declamation, I'm still teaching, is the act of putting words, spoken word, anything to music, okay? Even Schoenberg back in the day with Piero Lunaire would talk about Sprechensong, you know, and all that sort of stuff. And what it was it's just literally, you're singing to music, I might go get a pie and sauce for lunch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you remember Frank Zappa? The Dangerous Kitchen. It ain't one thing, it's another. In the middle of the night when you come home, all the things are dried and scratchy. The Jazz Discharge Party Hats. Frank Zappa, 1983. Mellow declamation. I'm going to talk about something in the same manner, but maybe a little bit more serious, but you know, it's good for all. Here goes. I would like to thank the MEAA, Media, Entertainment and Arts Alliance, for sending this. It is clear and concise. There's been so much confusion. There's a few things that everyone's thinking the worst and all that. And honestly, it does my head in when people are actually whinging about a system that actually helps them. It's crazy, some of the comments out there. They just can't get past the band rider. You know what? Here goes. From 1st of July 2026, superannuation must be paid at the same time as wages, salaries or fees are paid. This is known as payday super. If you are an independent contractor that you no longer need to invoice separately or superannuation, I'm going to start that again. If you are an independent contractor, you no longer need to invoice separately for superannuation. Instead, the organisation engaging you must pay you super directly into your nominated super fund rather than your bank account. Here's what you need to do. Provide your correct superannuation details to venues, producers and other engagers. Check that super payments are being made directly into your super fund. Keep records of your gigs and payments so you can confirm your super being paid directly. Excludes independent contractors working as a proprietary limited company. See ATO website for further information. If you're a band leader, if you engage musicians and are responsible for paying them, you are also responsible for paying their superannuation directly into their super funds. What you need to do is, if you're paying musicians, ensure you collect their super fund details and pay super directly into those funds. Remember to factor superannuation costs into your budgeting and fee negotiations. If you're a band leader but are not responsible for paying your band members directly, ensure you inform the venue or engager that they must contract with each musician individually and pay any eligible superannuation contributions directly into their nominated super funds. Still with me? If you're involved in a volunteer run, that's me, or community festival, that's also me. Community organisations may face different resourcing and administrative challenges, but all workers, including musicians, who is also me, who have not explicitly agreed to volunteer their service, must receive their lawful entitlements, including superannuation. Remember, paying superannuation is the law. The law? But my Minky, he came in. No, you must do something about your filthy Minky. But he gets the money. It is the same. Peter Sellers, Pink Panther. It is the law. The requirement to pay super isn't new. Additionally, the $450 per month eligibility threshold for payment of superannuation was removed in July 2022. Despite this, 59% of our members still don't receive superannuation. The ATO is advised it will begin monitoring. I'll do that again. The ATO has advised it will begin monitoring compliance with payday super requirements from the 1st of July 2026. Penalties may apply for non-compliance. Now, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Now, festival closures. The cancellation of the Newcastle and Hunter Jazz Club Festival and the Inverloch Jazz Festival is a significant loss for workers and their communities. These closures highlight broader challenges in the live music sector, including underfunding and to business models that fail to account for the full cost of engaging musicians. While volunteer-run organisations and community festivals face different pressures to commercial operators, musicians who have not explicitly volunteered their services must receive their lawful, the law, entitlements, including superannuation. Superannuation should be paid in addition to the performance fee. In addition, regardless of the contracting or organisational structure. Get it? Got it? Good.
Get it. Got it. Good.
I tried to make it light. It's a heavy subject, but it's fair. It's wonderful once we get our head around it, you see. One of the things is when things like this happen in any kind of industry, or for that matter, any kind of community, whether it be not community just for community like with me, community television or community radio or community something else, just our community. When something like this happens, things have to change. So sometimes you just have to piss off the old business model. Business models that are based on free, you know, based on door take and a free beer at the end. Thanks, mate. See you later. You know, where's your crowd? Well, where's your crowd, Mr. Venue? Where's your crowd? You know, we supplied the PA. You're going to pay for that? It's a hiring thing. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to know about that. Of course you don't. You know, that kind of thing. Now I'm getting a bit serious. But the thing is, I'm going to finish off happy. That's why I picked a myxomatosis scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7 octaves. The happy scale. My name is Chris Quinlan. This is Melbourne Musos live, all in one take, hopefully. And boy, do I need a nice glass of